What's going on, guys? This is Nate from the Scrub Academy welcoming you to our next opening here on the channel. Today I'm happy to bring you a case of the 2022 tin of the Pharaoh'S Mega Packs. Today we're going to be opening up an entire case of these. We're also going to be opening up each tin individually of another case over on the TikTok. So make sure you check out that as well. Once I get those filmed, I'll be uploading those about once a day. 5 days a week or so, or maybe on the off days of when we're not uploading here. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to jump into today's box opening or tin opening, and we're going to see what we can find. There are a few chase cards within this set that I do want, mainly the Pot of Prosperity, the Lightning Storms, the Droplets, things that I don't actually have because I have been playing kind of moderately away from the game when it comes to spending tons of money. Now that we can actually play this with budget-friendly players, hopefully the packs will be kind to us and we can actually pull those cards. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to jump into today's tin opening, and we're going to see what we can get. Hopefully, like I said, we can get some of the cards that we're chasing, mainly the Pot of Prosperities, as well as the Lightning Stormer. The two that I really want. If we get the Droplets and or anything else, the more the merrier. So let's go ahead, we're going to jump into our first tin here. We're going to see how it looks on the camera. We're at a brand new setup here. I just recently moved, so we're checking this out, seeing if this is going to be a good spot to actually do all of my filling. So let's go ahead, we're going to open up our first pack of the first 10, and we're going to see what is going on. See if we can pull something moderately decent here. I believe, don't quote me on this, I'm going to try and do this kind of like how Pokemon packs do. After the first one, I'm going to try and put the commons in the back. I think there's like 5 or so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think. Put those on the front. That way we can actually take a look and see at the end what the secret is instead of having it kind of in the middle of the pack. I don't think that's as fun. I think it's 5, don't quote me. We're going to try this out. We're going to see what happens. Alrighty, so first off here we have ourselves a Brave Drive, Despian Proskinian, B-Trooper Fly and Sting, Judgment of the Branded, B-Trooper Formation, Despian Comedy, Basil Rose Shoot, Terrors of the Underroot, Yamor Amori, Fairy Archer in Guinar, Chronomaly Magella Globe. Now for our rare, we have the Vulgarius, the Dark Dragon Doom Rider. Say that 5 times fast, holy cow. We have a Screams of the Branded for a super. Slower Swallow. Let's see here, so if 2 or more monsters at the same level on the field, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Slower Swallow once per turn this way. You can tribute this card, draw 2 cards instead of 1 for your normal draw for the next draw turn, or draw phase. Interesting card, I don't know if it'd be that good, but we're gonna find out. Alright, for a Ultra here, we have the Pharaoh'S Guardian Sphinx. That's an interesting card. Looking cool there. So once per turn, you can change this card to face down defense position. You can only use each of the following effects of Pharaoh'S Guardian Sphinx once per turn. If this card is flip summoned, shuffle all monsters your opponent controls into the deck. If this card and its owner's control is destroyed by an opponent's monster or opponent's card, you can special summon 1 level 5 rock monster from your hand or deck in face down defense position. Not sure how well that would go, but anyway. Next we have Breath of the Acclamations. So we have this card must be ritual summon, can be used to ritual summon any wind ritual monster. You must also tribute monsters from your hand or field whose levels are exactly equal to the level of the ritual monster you ritual summon. So, alrighty, and then our first secret is going to be a Crossout Designator. Alright, Crossout Designator for our first secret rare. We're going to go ahead and set that right there. Pull everything off to the side. We might actually just go ahead and, ooh, hold up. Now that I'm looking at these cards, are they all like that? There's kind of a, I know we've been talking about how they're kind of messed up. I'm not sure if you can see it in the light, but there is kind of a line right down the middle of that pack, or that card. Wondering if that's on all of them? It doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it. I think it's just on the 2 Ultras. Unfortunately, it's the Ultras, not the commons. Well, let's go ahead. We will set those aside. We got our secrets, our super pile, and our ultra pile. We are going to go ahead. We're going to zoom in real quick, just a little bit. So now that we have gone ahead and zoomed in, hopefully we can get a little bit better view of these cards. We're going to see how this lighting goes as well. And I think we actually got it right the first time with the 5 cards to the front. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slide those to the front. Alright, so we have ourselves the Gungan Ship Ikura Class Dreadnought, Magic Key Musket, Beto's Buster, Windwitch Chimes, the Shinobi Insect, Hagakumar Mino, B-Trooper Armor Horn, Ad Libdom of Despia, Hidden Springs of the Far East, Stairways of the Fabled Realm, Zexo Intrust, the Sacred Beast Hyperton, Supernatural Danger Zone. That's it for our commons. We've got the Judge of the Ice Barrier for a super, or for a rare, I should say. Sorry about that. White Knight of Dogmatica for a super. Live Twin Hisakil Frost. For ultras, we have the Baby Mud Dragon, the Lina, the Light Charmer, Lustrious, and for our secret is going to be the Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. That's actually awesome for me. I have not, oh, I didn't, it's 6 commons. Okay, 6 commons. This is actually awesome for me. I've never actually owned this card. It was too expensive for me before. This is a really, really good card. If you don't know what it is, you can actually use your opponent's monsters to, or one of your opponent's monsters to link into this. So one of the best ways to do that is go into a IP Masquerena, have that sitting on the field, and then you can link on into this and get rid of your opponent's cards, or anytime really. That's during your opponent's turn, but anytime you can link into this, help get rid of cards that are untargetable. So really, really good card. It's super cheap now, which is awesome for us budget players, but really good card when it comes to helping get rid of or clear off the board. All right, so we gotta remember it's 6 cards, not gonna be the 5. 6 cards to the front. 6 cards to the front. I actually like doing that. I've watched some Pokemon openings, and I've seen them do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think it's really fun to do because it kind of leaves the suspense till the end instead of having the random 5 commons at the front. Magiki Matea, Gizmic, Namaki the Sunrise Signaler, Ice Jade Cradle, Majestic Absorption, Gunkin Ship Shirashao. I like the Gunkin stuff, it's really fun. I like that it's Aqua, but it is Fire type, so I can kind of put a damper on it. But anyway. Ancient Fomorite, so this is a really good card for the Monarchs. I like this playing this in Monarchs because you can activate it, destroy it, or tribute it from the spell trap zone, from the pendulum zone, draw a card, and then you can special summon it, so you have like that one little extender there in case you need to be able to have something to tribute off. I'm gonna pull that aside for myself. Armed Dragon level 5, got a little edge wear on that one already, that's great. Armed Dragon Blitz, Armed Dragon Lightning, Link Apple, Beetrooper Light Flapper, Gunkin Ship Uni. Our rare is the Archfiend's Staff of Despair. Our first super of this pack is the Live Twin Hisakil Frost. Our second super is the Masquerade of the Blazing Dragon. That's cool for budget players, being able to have that card if you want to play some of your branded cards. The Ultra is going to be a Nibiru. I already got secrets to this, but it is nice to have more. You can always have those for either your friends to loan out, or you can have extra decks that you want to build. That way you can have those and not have to pull things away from other decks. Our second Ultra is a Heritage of the Light. And our secret for this pack is a Link into the V-Rains. Alright, so Link into the V-Rains. I don't actually know what this card does. Let's go ahead and look at it. Special summon one monster from your hand but negate its effects. Then, immediately after this effect resolves, Link summon one Link monster using monsters you control as material, including that monster. This Link summon cannot be negated. Also, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when a monster is Link summoned this way. If a Link monster you control is destroyed by a battle or card effect while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, add one monster from your hand, from your graveyard to your hand with the same original type as one of those destroyed monsters. You can only activate one Link into the V-Rains per turn. Interesting. I know people are looking for this for the, that trap deck. Musketeers. But that is our first 10 right there, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We have 11 more to go, so we're going to be going a little bit faster now. We're going to speed through the common and rare portion of it just to get to the supers and the ultras and the secrets, obviously. That is why we're all here, is to get to those. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to try and speed up the process, and we're going to see what happens with it. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Throw those to the front. We can just go through these really fast. Let you see them. I don't have to worry about reading them all. Branded in the High Spirits. I guess I'll read a couple of them. Ice Jade Tanola. Tears of the Underroot. The Link Apple. The Stellar Wind Wolfrate. Arrow Pix 3. Branded in red for an ultra, or for a rare ultra. For a rare here. I know it came in super before, but now you have it as the rare form. You can have that for your deck if you're trying to play like a budget version of the branded. I think a lot of the cards come in this, so it just allows you to build that deck a whole lot cheaper than what it used to be. The Gunkin Ship Shari for our first super. I love how this looks. I love the super on there. that hollow foil is really nice on there. The ZS Armed Sage for our second super of the pack. The Revived Sky God for our first Ultra. Really good card, I love it. Just being able to play with the gods is kind of awesome. Kind of helping them get some support, so maybe they'll see some play. Our second Ultra is going to be the Florundaries and a Toucan. So just a higher rarity of that card. That deck is also super cheap now because of the Mega 10, so if you want to play that, I really hope that you don't. And then our secret for this pack is the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. Ooh. So I remember when this card first came out, it was very, very popular. Hard for me to pick up, obviously, just super expensive. But I do like the card. I just wish that the Predator Plant Verte Anaconda didn't get destroyed or banished to the Dark Realms, the Shadow Realm. So you can actually still use this card. It's a pretty card though. Can see some play in the either Red Eyes or Dark Magician deck though. So really cool card. Alright, let's go ahead. We'll jump into our next pack. And we're just gonna breeze through the rest of the commons for all the rest of the packs. And hopefully we can get some of the cards that we want. We got a couple cards that are neat, but not the ones we're chasing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty, let's go ahead. We'll jump through these. We got the Brave Drive, Albion the Shrouded Dragon, Life's Wind Sunny Snitch, Sunvalon Malias, Beetrooper Sting Lancer, Adlib. I've seen a couple cards come out with Edgeware right away, so that's not very fun. Not very fun at all. Alrighty, let's keep pushing through here. We got the ZW Dragonic Halberd for our rare, a Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill for our first super, the Flunderies and Stree for our second super. So again, these Flunderies are going to be super cheap now to build. I highly recommend you not picking them up and throwing them all away when you pick them up, or if you open them. Our first Ultra of the pack is going to be the Dishonest, the Dark Honest. The second Ultra is going to be the Synchro Overtake. And our secret for the pack is the Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. That's what I'm talking about. Look how beautiful that card is. Wow. I'm liking that holo on there. That secret foiling is super nice. I already have a playset of the regular supers, or the secrets anyway, but these are also super, super nice. Look at that. That is nice in that light. Alrighty. So we got a chase card there. We got the Ash Blossom. Let's go and see what we get. I would like to get the Ghost Ogres as well. I'm playing with the supers. I'm rocking those out right now. So being able to upgrade those I think would be very nice for my budget decks. Alrighty, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can go ahead and jump through these really quick. I think we've seen, if not all of them, you'll see them now. If you would like, you can always pause the video to read through any of these. Starmine, Armed Dragon level 3, the Psychic Eraser Laser. Our rare is the Pendulum Treasure. Our super is the Florundaries Impin. I always have a bad time saying Florundaries. I don't know why that is, but I always do have that issue. So now we have this as a super instead of a secret. Easy to pick up, probably super cheap. I highly recommend throwing these in the trash. Next up we have the Book of Lunar Eclipse for our super. So this is going to be discard 1 card, then target 2 face-up monsters in the field, change them to face-down defense position. So it's like Book of Moon, only get to do 2 of them with the cost of discarding 1 card. Which that could always have an effect, you know, discarding the card for cost, you're going to be able to, do something, maybe activate the effect from the card discarded, you never know. Alrighty, our Ultra is going to be the Dimension Shifter. Really horrible card. Kind of destroys most decks. Our second is the Apex Predation, and our secret for the pack is the Ruddy Rose Dragon. Really pretty card. I am a huge fan of Synchro, so I'm not too mad about that at all. I do enjoy the Synchros, and being able to see that secret rare on there is really nice. Alrighty, that is our last packs of that tin. We're gonna go ahead, we'll jump into the next one. Haven't seen the cards that we want just yet. We've seen a couple of the Ultras that are nice. Not that we need a lot of the Ultras, but they are nice, just having either upgrades or having a couple of cards that maybe we didn't have before. One was Freeze Bell there. Tri-Brigade Rendezvous, Mouse Click, Arrow Picks 3, Majestic Mirage for our rare. Our first super is the Ghost Reaper Winter Chariot, so that's a nice pickup. Nice. We've gotten a couple of the hand traps now, which is pretty nice. Our second super is the Radiant Valrescence. I think this might be a new card here. When this card is normal summon while your opponent controls a monster, you can discard 1 card, send any number of Radiant Valrescence from your deck to the graveyard. Once per turn, if this card is in your graveyard, you can take this card in the graveyard, You can make this card in the graveyard become dark until the end of the turn. So you could summon this, send the others to the grave, make one in the grave become dark, and then be able to banish it to switch some of the... Okay, I get that. All right, for our first Ultra of the pack, we've got ourselves another Dark Honest. Our second Ultra is the Florunderies and Toucan. And our secret of the pack is Branded Opening. All right. So again, Branded's super cheap now, hopefully to build. If you haven't already built it, you can put that together, play that. I've always enjoyed playing it. I thought it was a fun deck. I kind of mismatched it with either Shaddoll or the Fluffle engines. So those were always fun for me. I'll probably, because these are higher rarity, or some of them are higher rarity, I'll probably throw that deck back together, have some fun with it. We'll have to see. I've been rocking out with sprites lately, though. A pure frog variant. Alrighty. Next pack up. Let's go ahead, we'll power through these commons. Branded and High Spirits. Starmine, Psychic Eraser Laser. Rank Up Magic Zexal Force for our rare. Our first super is the Live Twin Kill Frost. Our second super is the Gookie Finishing Move. Our first Ultra of the pack is the Mimicking Maneater Bug. Alright. Our second Ultra is the Rebuildier. And our secret of the pack is another Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. Unfortunately, you only need one, but it is nice to have multiples of certain cards, just so if you're building decks and whatnot, you don't have to worry about having to swap them out between packs or decks, or depending on if they are in certain sleeves for your extra deck, you don't have to pull those out and risk ruining them. Alrighty, let's go ahead. We're gonna shove through all of these these commons here. Get right to the rare. Alright, so our rare for this one is going to be the Magic Key Fiend Transmuflurlamine. I don't even know. We're going to go ahead and read this card real quick. So this requires 1 Magic Key Tuner plus 1 plus non-tuner monsters. This card can make up to 2 attacks on monsters during each battle phase. You can only use each of the following effects of Magic Key Fiend Transferlamine once per turn. If you control this card that was synchro summoned using at least 2 attributes of monsters, you can set 1 Magic Key spell or trap directly from the deck to your spell and trap zone. If your opponent normal or summons a monster with the same attribute as a monster in your graveyard, you can destroy that monster. So a 2800 attack, being able to destroy monsters that have same attributes as monsters in your graveyard. You just have to have lots of different attributes in your graveyard. Alright, so we have a Super Machina Rune Force, the Super Live Twin Lilla Treat, an Ultra Contract with the Abyss, an Ultra the True Sun God, and our secret for the pack is Albion the Branded Dragon. So we're getting that. I was playing with a common because I had the structure decks, but having a secret to upgrade that is very nice. Look at that. That is very nice. I'm definitely going to be rebuilding the deck with some of the higher rarity cards and just messing around with it. Like I said, I like playing with the Fluffle engine. I thought it was very fun. People weren't expecting it. I was definitely playing with a higher amount of Fluffles than everyone else, which was always very fun. We'll go ahead, we'll jump through these commons. One more there, I think. There we go. Armed Dragon Flash. For our rare, we got a Super Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood. An Ice Jade Tremora for our supers. Threshold Borg for our ultra. An Ultra Utishamadashi. A very cute card, very, very cute. And our secret is Despian Quertus. Alright, so again, Despian branded. Lots of those in these packs. Now, like I said, we are going to be opening up a whole nother case of these tins. Going to be over on the TikTok. I haven't really posted any videos on there. I apologize for that. Very hard to get into TikTok, honestly. I can watch them all day, but actually getting to the filming portion of it, not as fun as you'd think, to be honest. Alright, so we have a Paralamentaphose Fusion for our rare. A Super Paleozoic Cambro roster, Paleozoics. Traptrix Cularia. An Ultra Danger Disturbance Disorder. An Ultra the Revived Sky God. And our secret is Live Twins Trouble Sunny. Alright, some Trouble Sunny Live Twins in there. Who knows, if they ever ban my man, make it the Totally Awesome, which I hope they never do. Or don't even limit it, you know, because Sprite only plays one anyway, so why worry about doing that? We could always rock out with the Live Twins. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead, we'll push through these real quick. Get through the commons. There we go. Flip Frozen looks fun though. Look at that card. All right. All right, for our first, or for our only rare, I guess, Thrawn of the Disciplined Angel. For our first super, we have the Masquerade of the Blazing Dragon, another Despia card, or branded card. Beast King Unleashed for our second super. A Scrap Raptor for an Ultra. We've seen scraps on our videos recently with the Dino FDK. If you haven't seen that, check that out. Uses this card. A Sprite's Blessing, but it's not our Sprite. This is a different kind of Sprite. So this is, you can be used to ritual summon any light ritual monster, but they have to be the exact levels. So not the right kind of Sprite, but it's okay. And our secret is an Alabra, the Jester of Despia. Again, very nice seeing all these branded cards in here. Helps people who are budget players who haven't been able to pick them up, whether they're too expensive or not. Just be able to get to those. We already had some, but again, might just match rarities with things, we'll see. Alright, we'll push through all the commons real quick. Flying Carp. We got ourselves a Snowy. Another Masquerade for our super. The Beast King Unleashed for our second super. Lina the Light Charmer. Zexal Construction. And a Ruddy Rose Dragon for our secret. Alrighty. We'll keep on moving here. See what else we can get. We do have a few more 10s left. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more 10s. After this one anyway. Hopefully we can get, oh, well, I counted wrong there, and there's our Armed Dragon level 7 for our secret. Awesome, okay, well, that got rid of that surprise real quick. I guess that is the risk you have to take when it comes to doing what I was just doing. We have the Dragonic Halberd for our rare, the Screams of the Branded, Pegasus Twin Saber, Stardust Trail, and another Nibiru for a Ultra. And I'm seeing another one of those lines on there. I'm not sure if they're all on all of them, or if I just haven't been paying attention enough to see them until it catches the light. Alright, well let's see if we can do that without spoiling the surprise this time. Not sure how I did that, but we'll get into it. Looks like I was able to do it correctly this time. Alright, for our Ultra we have, the rare we have the Thrawn, the Disciplined Angel. For our Super we have the Slower Swallow. We have an M-Pen. For our Ultras we have a Baby Mud Dragon, the Lina, the Light Charmer, and our secret is Dual Tower. Alright, not the spell secret that I wanted, but it is a secret nonetheless. A secret nonetheless. Alrighty. Into the next 10 we go. Let's go ahead and push through all of these commons. Alright, so we have ourselves the Armed Dragon level 10 white for our rare. The Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood for our super. Iced Jade Tremora for our second super. The Stardust Synchron for our Ultra. That's actually really cool for me. I actually didn't get these when they first came out, so having those, maybe I can jump back into the Synchro decks that I've been loving to play. Our second Ultra is a Sprite's Blessing, and our secret is a Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. Okay. Not the secrets we want, we're still chasing them. We got a few more packs though, you never know. They could be in here, they could not, who knows. You know, we want the cards that we want. Sometimes the cards that we get instead are kind of sad, but it's okay. Get to that the rare, there it is. We have ourselves the Virtual World 2/2. The White Knight of Dogmatica for our super. The High Ritual Art for another super. Contract with the Abyss for an Ultra. The True Sun God with an Ultra. Now we have two spells in a row. Can we make it a third for our secret? Our secret is Albion the Branded Dragon. Alright, well we do need 2 of those to upgrade our deck. We can play 2 of those. So I'm not too mad about that. I wish it would have been something else, but it's okay. It's okay. I never actually have the best of luck when it comes to pack opening, so hopefully either in these 10s or in the next ones over on the TikTok, we can get something going for us. Alright, so we got the Magic Key Spirit, Vertiru, the Virtual World Gate, the Traptrix Vesiculo, the Breaking Ruin God for our Ultra, the War Rock Skylar for our second Ultra, and our secret is Tri-Brigade Kit. Okay. Now, I've seen a lot of misprints off the kit, and I don't see any on ours, unfortunately. We don't get any of the misprints so far. None of those. No names are raised just yet. Alright, next pack of this tin. Push through the commons. Alright, so our rare is going to be the Magic Key Fiend Transfer Malone again. Make sure that's on camera. The Gunkinship Shari for our super. The ZS Armed Sage for our second super. Scrap Raptor for our Ultra. A Dark Honest, that's our third one of those. And a Ready Fusion for our secret. So you can pay 1,000 life points, special 1 level 6 or lower non-effect monster from your extra deck. It cannot attack, also destroy it during the end phase. Alright. Again, they fooled me with that secret rare spell. They know what I'm hunting. They definitely know what I'm hunting. Just depends on if they're gonna give me what I want. Alrighty, our next pack is gonna start us off with an Ultimate Dragonic Utopia Ray for our rare. We have a Sunvine Crossbreed for our super. Live Twin Lila Treat for our second super. A Machina Unclasped Bear for our ultra. Dominica Genesis for our second ultra, and our secret is Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. Alright. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. In our last pack out of this tin, we're gonna have 5 more tins after this that we're gonna be going through. Hopefully we've sped through this fast enough for you guys to be able to enjoy. If you did, make sure to please leave a like on today's video, as well as a comment if you think that we could do anything different. I always like changing things and making sure that our videos are going to be the best for you that they could possibly be. We've got Armed Dragon Flash for our rare, Live Twin Kill Frost, the Goki Finishing Move, an Ultra DD Assault Carrier, an Ultra Dogmatica Genesis, and our secret is Forbidden Droplets. Yes, that's exactly what we wanted. We definitely wanted one of those. We want 2 more, obviously, but we definitely wanted one of those. So that is an awesome card for us. We didn't have any of those before. I've never actually owned any sets of those. I just figured they were too expensive when I was trying to show everybody that we could play budget with the decks that we owned. So being able to pull that out of these packs, very nice. I'm sure it's going to be still semi-expensive, maybe $20, $30 tops, but it's not going to be as much as it used to be, $80, $90. So that's awesome. Alrighty, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got one of the chase cards we want. We got, what, 5 more tins left here? Let's see if we can get any more of them. We've got the Birth of the Prominence Flame, the Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, the Radiant Vocerans, the Heritage of the Light, the Abyss Keeper for our Ultra here. What does this card do? It's 2 water monsters. Cannot be used as link material. The turn it is summoned. If this card is link summoned, you can special summon 1 fish monster from your hand to a zone this card points to. Ooh, so we could have fish control back. That's pretty fun. I enjoy that. And our secret is Link into the V-Rains. Ah, the secret rare spell got me again, but that's okay. That's okay. We couldn't get 2 droplets in a row. Definitely not. And like I said, we do have 1 more case left after this. And I think Steven's going to be opening one on the channel as well, if he can get it filmed. So that'll be fun. We'll see who opens better out of our packs. Alrighty, Chronomaly Vimana. I've always wanted to play Chronomalies. Just have never been able to figure out how to make it semi-competitive. Paleozoic Cambroster. Traptrix Cularia. Earth Chant. Our third Nibiru, so that makes our... I just kind of moved on right through it. Our third Nibiru, and then a Roxrose Dragon for our secret rare. And I love playing that deck, so that's cool that that came as a secret. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking about the Nibiru and talking about it, and just jumped right through. But that's okay. Alrighty, last pack of this tin. See if we can get what we want out of this pack. We got ourselves a Bahulatia, the Grand Radiant for our rare. Live Twin Lila Treat. Don Mari at Ignister. Earth Chant for our first Ultra. Our second Ultra is the DD Assault Carrier. And let's see if we can get something good here for our secret. It is a Dual Tower. Those secret spells have been getting me. All right, we have 4 more tins left. We got 1 droplets. Can we get a second? Can we get any lightning storms? Can we get anything like that? Or are those all in the packs that are going to be in Steven's tins? Who knows? We'll have to see. Alrighty, we'll switch those to the front. Push those commons out of the way, get rid of those. We have ourselves the Florunderies and the Unexplored World for our rare. Beast King Unleashed, Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, the Revived Sky God, Toucan, and our secret is a Despia Quertas. Okay, Despia Quertas for our first secret of this tin. Make sure I'm keeping these all sorted for you. I'll probably do a recap at the very end. Won't cover the supers. Probably will just cover the secrets, to be honest. I feel like everything else is kind of explanatory, and you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Flip those to the front. Shove our way through all of the commons. Trying to speed this up as much as I can. Alright, so we have a Pendran Sanction, a Lila Treat, Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill, Dark Honest, Synchro Overtake, and our secret is Small World. Okay, Small World. Again, not what we were looking for. It is a good card. I'm glad that they did reprint it. I wish it would have been a different secret spell, though. Definitely do wish it was a different secret spell. Alrighty, jumping into our next pack here. This is our last pack of this tin. Let's go ahead and see what we can find here. We got our Magic-Key Mefta, Gizmic Naganaki, the Sunrise Singular, Ice Jade Cradle, some more commons here. We'll just go through these. Stairway to a Fabled Realm, Tears of the Underroot, Supernatural Danger Zone, Flip Frozen. Our rare is going to be the Majestic Mirage. Our super is another Masquerade of the Blazing Dragon, along with a Machina Ruin Force. Our ultras are the Reinforcement of the Army's Troops, the Tri-Brigade Bear Brum of the Rampant Rampager, and our secret is a Rainbow Bridge of Salvation. Okay. Alrighty, we have 3 tins left. Can we pull either another Droplets, a Lightning Storm, or a Pot of Prosperity? Those are what I'm looking for out of these packs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Got 1 Droplets. Can we get another? That's the question. Windwish Freeze Bell, Masters Diplomane, Beat Trooper Landing, Expendable Die, Florunderies in the Scary Sea, the Black Eyes of the Plunder Patrol, Seagull, Pendulum Treasure for our rare there, the Trapchix Kularia, and a Sunvalon Defane for our supers, a Heavenly Zephyr Midoriya for our ultra. So this card, let's see here. So the activation effect of this card's effect cannot be negated. If your opponent special summons a monster with 2,000 more attack from the extra deck, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned from the hand, you can target one face-up opponent's monster special summon from the extra deck. Neither player can activate that monster's effect while this monster is face-up on the field. So you have to special summon this, obviously, in a defense. Does have a big booty. Look at that bend in it. What the heck is going on with these cards? You guys need to work on that. It does have a 2600 booty, so you can negate monster effects. Just don't put it in attack, because I'll just be able to attack over it. We have a Dark Eye Nightmare. I haven't even... What is this? Hold up. So this is a level 4 Dark Fiend. Once per turn, this card would be destroyed by battle. You can banish 1 trap from your graveyard instead. You can banish up to 3 traps from your graveyard. Apply this effect based on the number banished. 1, draw 1 card, then place 1 card from your hand on top of the deck. 2, draw 1 card. 3, draw 2 cards, and discard 1 card. Interesting. I didn't even know this card existed, but our secret rare is going to be Ruddy Rose Dragon. Alright. Throw those into the right pile there. Alrighty, next pack. See what we can get. Windwitch Chimes, some Gizmix, Giant Trooper, Invisible Atlas, Gunkin Ship, Shirao, Magic Key, Mech Mortar, Tri-Brigade, Rendezvous, Ice Breeze Refrain, Star Mine, Supernatural Danger Zone, Beat Trooper, Light Flapper. Got through all those commons. Our rare is the Claritas, the Magic Key Sky Blaster. Our super is a Ghost Reaper, Winter Cherries, and a Binary Blader. Our ultras are the Tri-Brigade, Bear Brum, the Rampager. Our second one is a Dark Ruler No More. This is my first Dark Ruler No More. That's interesting. You can see that line through all of them, though. That's crazy. And our secret is going to be the ZS Ascended Sage. So that's a disappointing one, but all right. Didn't even know that was a secret in the pack. I'm glad that that was the first one that I pulled out of those, because that would be very disappointing if I pulled a lot of those. At least for me. Some of you guys might like those. Some of you guys might like those. All right, let's get through these commons real quick. Push through all those. All right, so we got ourselves a Lavalval Explored for our rare. I do love Lavals. White Knight of Dogmatica. High Ritual Art. Our ultras are the Breaking Ruin God and the Revived Sky God. We got 2 God cards in here. Can those gods give me some kind of mercy and give me a Lightning Storm? Secret is, it's a spell. Pot of Prosperity, that's what I'm talking about. We needed 3 of those, we got 1 down. That's what I'm talking about. Love this card. I'm glad that it got reprinted in this. Very, not budget friendly, but easier to get if you are a budget player. Hopefully you can save up a couple dollars. Skip eating out for one day, who knows. And get one of those, get a couple of those, now that they have been reprinted, instead of paying so much more money before. Alrighty. Let's go ahead, we will see what we can get into next here. Jump through all of our commons per usual. Almost there, there we go. Alright, so we got ourselves the Thrawn, the Disciplined Angel, the Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, the Slower Swallow, the Breath of Acclamations, Pharaonic Guardians Sphinx, and our secret rare is Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, our second one of those. Alright. Alright, alright. This is our second to last 10 here. We did pull 1 Prosperity and 1 Droplets. I'm okay with those, but I would like 1 more card, 1 more chase card. I've seen people pull whole play sets of Prosperities out of their pack, so I kind of want to see what that's like, you know, feel that kind of joy in my life. Alright, so we got ourselves a Robina for our rare. We have a oh, that's wrong spot. Paleozoic Cambroster, ZS Arm Sage, a Synchro Overtake for our first Ultra, Dimension Shifter for our second Ultra, and our secret is Dramaturge of Despia. That's actually our first one of those. I've seen a lot of people pull a lot of those, so I'm glad that's our first one. I do enjoy the card, but I think it's probably just a one-of in the deck, especially when I'm playing the deck. Alright. I'm really surprised they didn't put Tragedy as like a secret or something. Upgrade it. Alright, let's see what we can do here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe they did, who knows? I haven't seen all the cards. Let's go ahead, we'll push through all of our commons here. Alright, so we have another Snowy here for our rare. Binary Blader for our super. Sunvalon Daphane for our super. Stardust Trail for an ultra. Dark Infant at Ignister for our second ultra, and our secret is going to be a monster. It is a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Okay, so this is the this is one of those chase cards that usually get 1 per. I think there's 1 per case. Super nice card. It looks really cool. Maybe if I actually play the Dark Dragoon, I could play this card. That's probably just going to go into a sleeve, and we'll see what happens with that. All right, so we do have 1 tin left. We're going to have to see what we can pull out of it. See here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's try and get some of those chase cards. Let's go for a Lightning Storm. Ruddy Rose Witch for our rare. Goki Finishing Move. The Machina Ruin Force. Dimension Shifter. I can't remember if we've had 3 of these so far or if this is our playset. Apex Predation. And our secret is an Ether Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring. So we got a playset of those, so that's really nice. Alrighty, we have 2 packs left here before we do a recap. Again, I'm just going to recap the secrets, maybe the ultras if there's any that are decent. But let's go ahead, we'll jump into this. Push through all of our common bulk. Almost there. Oh, we pushed right through it. Went past it. There we go. ZW Halberd is going to be our ultra, our rare for this one. We have a Damari at Ignister, Book of Lunar Eclipse, an Ultra Nibiru, I think that's our 4th one of those, the True Sun God, and our secret is a Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. So that's actually our first one of those. It looks really nice. I'm happy about that. I'm not seeing in the light that line that's been in the middle of the Ultras. So that's I'm happy about that. All right, so we got one Ghost Ogre. Hopefully we can get another one of those. That'd be nice. Out of our next case of these tins. Alrighty, our last pack of Destiny. Let's see what we can get. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Throw those to the back. Last pack magic right here, folks. Last pack magic. We have a Bujin Candescence, Gunkin Ship Ikuna class Dreadnought, Magic Beast Anasabolas, Gizmic Tankro the Immobile Intellect, Mystical Beast of the Forest, Converging Willis Dragon, the Armed Dragon level 5, Despian Comedy, Ultra B Trooper, Absolute Hercules, the B Trooper Squad, You and I, Aero Pix 3, Despian Theater of the Branded for our rare, a Radiant Vora Ascendance for our super, the Kisakill Frost for our second super, a Dark Honest. I think that makes 5 of these, unfortunately, but we do have a couple extras if anybody wants those. And our second Ultra is going to be the Synchro Overtake, and our last secret of this tin is going to be Red Eyes Dark Dragoon for our last secret. All right. We have officially finished up these packs. I'm going to go ahead and organize them, get rid of the supers and the rares and commons that we don't want to see. And then we'll do a little recap of the Ultras and the secrets, so stay tuned. Alrighty, we are officially all sorted up. Took me a little bit to get that done. We're going to go ahead and jump into this. We're going to go trap spells, extra deck, and then monsters. So this is going to be strictly for like ratio ideas, just knowing how much you can get out of each tin or each case. So we've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Revived Sky God. We've got 2 Apex Predation. We've got 2 Dogmatica Genesis. And that's all for the traps for the Ultras. Really low trap counts for both Ultras and Secrets. Now going on to the Ultras for the spells, some of them, I'm not going to say all of them, but maybe like half of them have like a line. It looks almost like an indent going down the middle. If I can get it in the light, you can kind of see it in there. But we've got 1, 2, 3 of the True Sun God. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Synchro Overtake. We've got 2 of the Breath of Acclamation. 2 Earth Chant. 2 Sprite's Blessing. 2 Heritage of the Light. 2 of the Breaking Ruin God, and again, if I pull this up into the light, you can kind of see that indentation right there. See that? A lot of those have them. Not all the Ultras, but maybe half of them have that. We've got 1, 2 of the Contracts with the Abyss, 1 Zexal Construction, 1 Danger Disturbance Disorder, 1 Reinforcement of the Armed Troops, 1 Dark Ruin No More. Moving on to the extra deck, we've got 3 of the Lena, 2 of the Bear Brum, 1 Dark Infant, and my favorite out of the Ultras for the extra deck portion is the 1 Abyss Keeper. I think this is going to be a really fun card to mess around with. Alrighty, next on to the main monsters. We got ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Dark Honest. If anybody wants 2 of those, let me know. Getting rid of those. We've got 1, 2, 3 Toucan, 1, 2, 3 Dimension Shifter, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Nibiru's, 2 Mud Dragons, 2 of the Stardust Trail, 2 of the Scrap Raptor, 1 of the DD Assault, or sorry, 2 of the DD Assault Carriers, 2 of the Pharaonic Guardian Sphinx, 1 of the Heavenly Zephyr, and then 1 of the rest of these. We got 1 Dark Eye Nightmare, one of the Rebuild Deer, Mimicking Maneater Bug, Threshold Borg, Ashta Madashi, Stardust Synchron, Warrock Skylar, and then the one Machina Class Bear. Alrighty, now we can jump into the secrets. The ones that everybody wants to see, the favorites, the go-tos, the chases, all that. So again, we're gonna go through traps, spells, extra deck, and then monsters. So we've only got 2 traps, luckily for us. We've got the Rainbow Bridge of Salvation, we got 2 of those. For spells, we've got 2 Dual Tower, 2 Link into the V-Rains, and that's all we got doubles of, unfortunately. We've got 1 Ready Fusion, the 1 Branded Opening, the 1 Small World, the 1 Crossout, and then the 1 of the Pot of Prosperity and 1 of the Droplets. Alrighty, moving along into the extra deck, we've got ourselves 1, 2, 3 of the Ruddy Rose Dragon, 1, 2, 3 of the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, 2 of the Quertas, 2 of the Albion, 2 of the Underworld, Goddess of the Underworld, and then finally 1 of the Trouble Sunny. Alrighty, now for the main monsters. We've got ourselves 1 of the Alubar, the Jester of Despia. Only 1 of those. 1 Dramaturge of Despia. 1 Armed Dragon Thunder, level 7. 1 ZS Ascended Sage. 1 Rox Rose Dragon. 1 Tri-Brigade Kit. And then we've got 3 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring. Got a nice playset of those, which is pretty nice. Followed it up with the 1 Ghost Ogre. So next case, we're going to be looking for 2 more of those to fill out our playset. And then last but not least, we do have the 1 chase card there, the 1 Red Eyes Dark Dragoon, or 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon. Haha! But yes, that is our entire case right there, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed it. We got ourselves quite a few cards we wanted. Again, there's going to be some cards that we didn't get that we are going to be chasing later on. So we will be looking for those. Make sure to check out our TikTok. We're going to start trying to post those. Those will probably be on days that I'm not posting on here. So we post on here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So there I might do Tuesday and Thursday, and maybe one of the days on the weekend. But that is all I've got for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy today's tin opening, make sure to hit that like button for me, as well as hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell on the way out the door, because all your support is greatly appreciated. But that's all I've got for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, this is Nathan from the Scrub Academy, signing in for now. Peace out.